am betting on myself. I'm taking a leap on myself. I'm going to believe in myself because I'm tired of being tired. I am tired of being comfortable in uncomfortability. I feel this. Wow. So are you tired of being tired yet? What's good, my royal tribe? We back again for another episode. Welcome back to CompasScope. You are here with the dopest holistic coach to do it, Coach Kesey Keys, on our channel to just spread love and light, creating a more balanced, harmonious life that is aligned with our better and our highest version of self. Today, I want to talk to you guys about accountability. By the time this video drops, we are going to be probably exactly 2.5 weeks away from 2025. So this is a time to really think about what do you want for yourself, not only for 2025, but what's your 5-year plan? What's your 10-year plan? What are the things that you want to accomplish? What and who do you want to be, right? So, like, really taking out the time to just explore and reflect on not only the things that you've experienced this year, but in your past years of life as well, and just reflecting on the cycles, reflecting on your habits, reflecting on the things that you both do want to continue doing and the things that you don't want to continue doing, you know? So I know that's something I've really been focusing on myself is trying to isolate and slow down so that I really can focus in on my goals and the things that I want to accomplish, which I've accomplished so many things this year. I'm super proud of myself for the things that I have accomplished. I already take this up another level, you know, and in order to do that, I understand that I have to reprogram my brain to be that version of myself, to manifest those things and really walk in those things, you know. It's like I've said to y'all before, whether you want to manifest wealth or a healthy relationship or whatever the thing is, there's a certain way you have to carry yourself, right? There's a certain way you have to walk and talk and all of these things in order to manifest and become a magnet to start to just cause for these things to pull in, right? So I just want to encourage y'all to take some time to do that yourself, you know. Slow down within these next 2.5 weeks and give yourself a moment to reflect and see what do you want to do in the year of 2025? What do you want to complete, right? I know people aren't too big on uh, setting goals just because a lot of times we don't want to set ourselves up for failure. But a lot of times when you don't have no goals, you don't really have a purpose or a drive. I was just listening to one of my favorite podcasters, Hindsight, and he was saying how pretty much that when you don't have goals, you don't have a pathway to drive to, right? So we tend to just allow ourselves to lollygag and do whatever. But if you know you're training for a marathon, that means you have to be on a certain pattern. You have to be structured and be more strict on the way you eat, uh, how much time you spend working out. If you know you want to release a new project, you have to take time to focus on that project, right? So, depending on what that thing is, make sure that you are being intentional so that you can make sure those things take place and just do your part, you know? Of course, we can't control everything, right? At some point, we have to allow universe and God to handle the rest. But what's most important is to do what it is that we can do. For me, like this podcast is definitely one of my number one things to just stay consistent with you guys and hold y'all accountable and just be that channel that some people may need and might not have in their personal life and friends and family to really advocate for y'all and push y'all forward and let y'all know that I believe in you. I support you, and I want you guys to succeed in every area of your life mentally, physically, financially, economically, all and beyond. So that means we have to put in the work, we have to be intentional. That's been one of my words for this year. It's just being intentional. 2023 or 2024, the word was balance. Because a lot of time you can get overwhelmed and can start doing too much to the point it's like you're not getting anything done, especially for people like me that do a lot of stuff. Sometimes we thin ourselves all the way out and we spread ourselves out too much to the point where it seems like we're barely moving the needle because we're not creating that balance that we need in our life, right? So that's, as y'all know, that's one of the main things with this channel is to live a life of harmony and alignment, right? To not force anything, but make sure we're flowing and make sure we're putting forth effort, right? Because if there's no effort, we can't expect for there to be an outcome. So work has to be done at some point to some extent. We have to put forth the work if we want to see results and we want certain things to happen in our life for us. I really just want to remind y'all that you have free will and you can live whatever life you want to live. So do the work. Don't allow trauma to make you self sabotage, right? Our brain is crafted to help us survive, not thrive necessarily. So when it comes to growing and really accomplishing certain things in our life, we have to be intentional. We have to have a goal in mind, a gap analysis where you know where you currently are and you know where you want to get what you want to complete. And now you have to figure out the middle part, right? You have to build the bridge and figure out how do we connect the dots from where I currently am to where I want to go. Because if not, we could just find ourselves just free flowing and just living without purpose. And what is really life without purpose, you know? Uh, I believe that we all are here for a reason. If a paper clip has a purpose to hold papers together, if lights, camera, microphones, chairs, rugs, carpet, ceiling, roof, even small thing, even something small as a screw, a binder, a folder. If all these little things around us has purpose, how dare you think that you are here without purpose? We're all here for a purpose. We all have something that we can give to this world that no one else can give. So I want to encourage y'all to find that thing, to dig deep and just figure out what lights you up, what makes you motivated, right? What makes you excited and happy, and what are those things that you're passionate about? And a lot of times it can be connected to our trauma, something that we've gotten through and learned from, and been able to get to a certain level of healing. Share your story, share your journey, create a support group, create some type of environment or some type of platform, whether it's a book, podcasting, whatever the case may be, create something and get your message out there because there are people that need to hear your story. They need to hear what you've experienced, and no one else can tell that story like you can. So let's be intentional in 2025. Let's take these next 2.5 weeks to just sit still for a second and get clarity. Get clarity on the things that you want to focus on and get clarity on the things that you really want for your life. Because of all the distractions and the noise that goes in the world, it's very easy to just get stuck in this place of fog and to just find yourself surviving and just being here without even really thinking about why you're here. We got one life. Let's live it up. There may be reincarnation, but at the same time, we're living this life right now. So let's take advantage of that. Take advantage of this moment. Life is so precious. There's so much going on in the world. So many deaths have taken place. So it's truly a blessing to still be here. So let's take advantage of this opportunity of free will to literally create whatever life you want to have for yourself. If you want to be a millionaire, a wealthy person, be that. If you want to be a father figure to the fatherless, be that. If you want to be a model, be that. If you want to be confident, it could be something small like that, right? Something that's not as specific, but confident. You want to be more bold. You want to be more assertive. I know that's something I'm definitely going to be working on in 2025 is being more assertive, taking what I deserve, claiming what I deserve, and not allowing opportunity to pass by me because I'm too passive, right? So figure out what you want to be. Be more selfish. Take care of you. Put yourself first. It's okay to put yourself first. A lot of times we always feel obligated to take care of everybody else. Maybe it's time for you to live for you and do something for you and really live the life you want to live. Move away, move to a new town. Pick up a new sport, pick up a new hobby, learn a new instrument. I think a lot of times we get so busy with just paying bills and going through the day that we forget we are living life like we can literally do anything we want to do. I don't care if you've always been obese your entire life. If you want to lose weight, if you want to be more healthy, you can do that. The only thing that's keeping you from what you really want to do and what you want to be deep down inside is fear. Constantly self sabotaging yourself, not being able to even view and see yourself being something else because you identify so much with your trauma and the way life has always went for you. I want to encourage you to dream big again. Imagine. Take time out of your day and make it a daily practice, a weekly practice. I know that's something that really keeps me going regardless of how long this journey will be to get from who I am to where I really want to be. What keeps me motivated is those 20-minute meditations where I'm sitting there and I'm allowing myself to just dream with my eyes closed. To the point sometimes it feels so real. I literally can see myself on those stages, see myself on those big platforms, see myself being a featured guest, a public speaker, being the coach, changing lives, right? See myself in the beautiful home. Allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to see farther than where you are. Because that doesn't have to be the last say so. When you get to your last breath, What is it that you really want to complete? What is it that you want to say you did and that you achieved? Think about it. Take some time and really think about it. I want to share something with y'all about fear. So I have this I got notes, I got journals. I'm always writing and typing up things. So I'm constantly getting downloads and like the most random moments, right? So I have to write down these things. Um, and I was just going down my notes the other day and I ran across something. So I want to share this with y'all. Your fear is poison. It's something that can prevent us from having a successful business or career, building connections that can pivot our life forward, fully opening up, finding and receiving love, and can even keep us from living a more healthy, less stressful life. It literally molds your actions, beliefs, and thoughts. And that's exactly what I am talking about. Don't allow your trauma to blur your vision any longer. You have free will to create whatever life you want to have for yourself. You don't have to settle for that half relationship, for someone that's inconsistent. You don't have to settle for that little studio apartment. You don't have to settle for that job that you're really not happy at. You don't have to settle for making that amount of money. You don't have to settle for friends that sometimes they want to be there, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they, what I'm saying, they bang with you, they cool with you. And other times it seems like, I don't know, it might be some little jealousy or something to make you feel uncomfortable around them. Stop settling because of your trauma. Stop settling because of your fear. Stop settling because of comfort. You're comfortable with where you're at, even in uncomfortability, just because you know what the next day is going to look like. It's something about uncertainty that scares us, right? To be on the edge of that cliff, not knowing if you're going to sink or swim, but sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's worth it. It's a lot of people out here, and you've metaphorically you've been drowning your entire life, and you don't even realize it. And until you take a bet on yourself and come up for air, some of y'all may never feel what it feels like to really breathe fresh air. But not my tribe, not my royal tribe. If you're watching this video, if you're watching any of my videos, tap in, subscribe, like, turn the notification on, because with this channel, we all about growth. We're all about taking accountability. We're all about holding each other up and creating a safe space for each other to just be our authentic self. So we really can tap in and come to the realization of who we really are. As long as you're delusional to who you portray yourself to be, who you mask yourself to be for this world, until you get honest with who you really are, you can't grow. So let's take accountability. Yes, I have anger issues. Yes, I am insecure. Yes, I crave and I chase relationships and people that aren't good for me. Yes, I am comfortable with being lazy and not putting effort towards the dreams that I really want for myself because I fear failure. Let's get real with ourselves. Let's get real about what's really going on in our life. I just know this video is really going to wake some people up and it's going to set y'all up for 2025 so that you can really have just the mentality that you need to really create the life that you really want for yourself, but you're too afraid. You're too afraid to actually dream big. Because, like I said before, you're so comfortable with identifying with your trauma and where you've been and where you're currently at. It's time to get uncomfortable. It's time to get uncomfortable. It's time to take a leap of faith. It is time for a quantum shift. But you have to be tired of being tired. It wasn't until I was tired of being tired that I said, I'm not going to continue to stay in relationships that's not fully feeding me mentally, spiritually, in every way that I need it, and I know I deserve it. It took me to get tired of being tired to come to the conclusion I can't continue to stay at this job that I'm at because I'm unhappy. I had to get tired of being tired to say, you know what? It's not worth just laying down just for some quick gratification with people that I know I'm not going to have a long term relationship with. I had to get tired of being tired to turn this camera on and talk to y'all and say, bump the opinions, bump the judgment, bump not articulating words and not speaking and saying things correctly, bump all of this. I am betting on myself. I'm taking a leap on myself. I'm going to believe in myself because I'm tired of being tired. I am tired of being comfortable in uncomfortability. I feel this. Wow. So are you tired of being tired yet? Are you tired of being tired? For some people, maybe you're not. It's gonna take some time. It might take a few more months. It may take a few more years. I honestly believe your journey is your journey, right? It don't matter what you tell me. I'm not changing nothing until I'm ready to change it, right? So I expect the same thing when it comes to y'all. But I'm just here to plant the seed because there's some people that are tired of being tired and y'all keep creeping towards that edge, but you're just afraid to take that step and all you need is a gentle push. So that's what I'm here to do. To give you your gentle push and to bring you clarity. Some of y'all have been praying, God, just show me what to do. You know what to do. You know what to do. Stop walking in fear and do it. Just do it. It's time to fight back. It's time to fight back the fear, fight back depression, schizophrenia, bipolar, insecurities, lack of money. You don't have to live in poverty. You don't have to be okay with living paycheck to paycheck. It's time. It's time to fight back and stop allowing life to whoop you. Stand up for yourself. No one else can do it for you. You gotta do it yourself. You gotta put your big girl drawers on, put your big boy drawers on, and fight. Fight. Once again, we have free will. Free freaking will. Use it. Tap into it. Take advantage of it. I love y'all. I support y'all. Let's grind it out, man. 2025 creeping up on us. And I'm claiming we ready for it. We not backing down. We going harder. We get back in school. We picking up the new instruments. We're doing what we've been saying we're gonna do. You're not waiting for God. God is waiting for you. Somebody need to hear that. You keep saying, "Oh, on God's time, on God's time." You're not waiting for God. God is waiting for you. It's time for you to take action. It's time for you to stop being fearful. It's time for you to stop being comfortable. Get up and get to work. Let's get it. Once again, y'all tap in because we're going crazy 2025 on this channel. If you really ready for growth, you really ready to take your life to the next level, tap in, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Share to your friends, share to your family. Let's build, let's grow together. Let's start having conversations about these things so that we can hold each other accountable and really create the change for our own lives and for the people around us. So until next time, peace, love, and blessings.